Hey, this is John McEnroe, and we're here at We Are Tennis, and we're here to talk about Roland Garros.
Let's start with the beginning. Was just yesterday, 1977. You played a second match against Phil Dent.
I was the #1 junior in the world, sent over to play the juniors. I decided to play in every event. I was in the juniors, I was in the men's doubles, I was in the mixed doubles, and I was in men's singles, which I qualified for. Won my first round in straight sets, and Phil Dent was pretty heralded, a top 25 player. He ended up making the semis the year I lost to him. And we battled, and, I got up 2-1, and he was serving virtually underhand the first game of the fourth set. I broke him. I said, this is over. I got this guy. I don't know he's doing rope-a-dope or whatever he did, but he fooled me, and the next thing I know, I was down 5-3 in the fifth set and lost 6-3. I know this is hard to believe for the people watching out there, but there was a lot of bad calls in my favor. Balls that were this far in, the umpires and linesmen were calling out, and I was saying, I can't take that. 6-7 times I said, look, we got to play a let. That ball was so far in. And after the match, Phil Dent said to me, he put his arm around me, he goes, son, this is the pros now. If you want to question a call, you got to go to the umpire. And ironically, a month later or so, I played him in the quarterfinals of Wimbledon, and I thought to myself, I'm going to take him up on his offer. And the rest is history.
I want to fast forward to 1984. You remember that year? Rings a bell?
Unfortunately, it was my greatest year. It's the year that I actually felt like I had made progress. I finally got to where I wanted to get to on a tennis court, that I had taken it up another notch. The greatest feeling I ever got in my life was on a tennis court, was walking out in the finals. The round of applause I got from the fans there, brought chills to my spine. It felt like I had support of 90% of the crowd. And it all sort of came together, this perfect storm. And it was just going to win this event. I just wanted to prove that I could win on everything and be the best on any surface. And I was doing that. I was 5 points away. I obviously should have gotten through that, but I didn't. What ended up happening was that I choked, basically, is the bottom line. But, the good news, if there is good news from this, the worst loss of my career, is that I was able to turn things around and continue to play well and win the other two majors at the end of the year, and hopefully become a better person for it ultimately, because I've had to live with this for 36 years. That I screwed this up.
Yesterday, in your place, was somebody else who has similar personality a little bit, in the person of Marat Safin. And I asked him for a question. Try and imagine Marat saying this to you. John, why were you so angry on the court?
I don't have the definitive answer. Sometimes you express your fear of failure by trying to sort of hide behind something else. Like you don't want to, it's better to look angry than cry or look scared. But ultimately, I was definitely getting too angry out there. And it hurt me, a lot. Sometimes it helps. I wasn't able to ultimately enjoy the moments as much as I would have liked because I was too busy getting worked up over something.
Merci beaucoup, Monsieur McEnroe.
Thanks for having me.
Take care. Take care. Thank you very much.
Take care, everybody. See everyone soon, I hope. And peace.